Look, most dropshippers struggle with creating good creatives. And we all know, all of us know, that good creatives equal literally to having the best results. Without having good creatives, you're not going to make the most money, right? And the thing with video creatives is it's extremely hard to make. It takes a lot of time. And if it flops, you spend hours upon hours on making some video creative, some UGC type content, some compilation content, whatever video you made, and you didn't make any money with it. Now, the easiest way to go around this is to go into image creatives. And the benefits of having image creatives is it's very easy to make. You can literally freestyle it with any idea that you have in your mind. You can test way more variables way faster than you could with video creatives. And very weirdly, Facebook always and always gives cheaper CPM, so cheaper metrics to image creatives, static image ads, instead of video creatives, which is incredibly weird. But if you can get more traffic to your website for cheaper, and if you can make these ads faster and make more variations of it, and make sure you're going to be testing lots more, image ads is the best way to go. So in this video, what we're going to be going over is how to make the best image ads. And I'm going to be showing you guys a program that I've been using recently, which will help you understand how you can create these image ads for yourself. And it will give you templates where you can literally copy and paste all of these image ads for yourself onto your own website or onto your own ads. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the website is called Creative OS. Now, I'm not sponsored or anything. I've used it for a couple times, but it works incredibly well. Now, I've got the cheapest version of it because I'm just testing it out still. Now, what you can do here is you see all of these ads here, and you can literally use them as templates. Now, one way to do it, for example, is once you like them, you just basically click here to export to Canva, right? And once you do that, it's literally going to export it to Canva. You click open it up, an editor, and you can literally just change up the car here, change up the text. Like here you can't, and then when you come down here, you can literally just change up the text and everything, right? So every single time you find an ad you like, let's say you're running a supplement brand which has, something for the stomach, like you're running Ozempics, this is something to use. Another one would be, for example, I saw this one at the beginning. You're running supplements. This is perfect. Having a review in here, some other like the review stars on top, the effect of your product, and then your product in there. It's almost a picture perfect ad. Now, from what I've heard on how the Creative OS works, at least from what I've heard, I'm not completely sure. What I've heard on how Creative OS works is they go by all of the best ads that are running for a period of time, and all of those ads are the ads that you see here. Now, what you can also do, you can literally, let me just open this one up because I actually like this one a lot, the one with flow. I'm actually going to open this one up here. But what you can do is literally, you can just search up certain stuff here. You can filter it by features and benefits, for example, or let's say you're already running a good creatives and you want to give an offer to people that are already warm to your product. Click on offer and declick the features and benefits. You'll find stuff that is literally just giving you offer type of creatives, right? As you see, 30% off here, this one, try risk free, and then here on the sale, etc. Right? There's lots and lots to go about. If you want something with testimonials, something with reviews, right here, right here, right here, it's all that you can check out, right? All of these, so you can go buy all of them. Now, what I'm going to do quickly, I'm actually going to make an ad with this one. So I found it, I don't know where I found it, it's gone all of a sudden, but I believe it's not features and benefit, it was here. Yeah, this is the one I found by O Positive. It's for acne, whatever, right? That helps with your acne. What we can literally do with this, you have a before and after picture. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add my own product in here. Now, for example, I've got this one here, which is the hair growth one, but I'm going to go with Yerba Magic because it's going to be a bit easier. You can literally just delete this one, and then I believe you can yank that in there as that, or you can just delete this and just put it like this, right? And then the colors, what I would do personally, I would change it a little bit to this color, right? This, the same thing with the reviews because it matches more with the aesthetic. Once you have done that, you can change the text here. Now, I have no idea what Yerba Mate does. What we can do is we can literally go and ask ChatGPT. Now, from what I know, it kind of like helps with your, it kind of helps with your like mental focus or something. Your energy and focus like can increase energy, stamina, health benefits. Let's say we're going to caffeine related insomnia, anxiety, etc. Right? Let's say it has something to do. Let's say it has to do with acne, which it doesn't. Right? We can literally just go to Google here and then acne before and after pictures. You can literally search this up. Now, of course, do this with your own reviews. I'm not telling you to just go and fucking randomly take reviews from the web and just yank them and then put them down there. I'm going to just add this in here. I'm actually going to make a copy and then I'm going to do this and then, no, holy shit. Holy shit, 1 second. Or what we can do is just delete this shit because this ain't working. What we can do is like this, and then I'm going to crop this so it's only the first image, and then done. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to now get the second image, so make it as big as I can. And then the second image is gonna be this, and then I'll delete this, put it down here, and then make it match like this, for example. And then this one I want to have in the front. Now this is gonna be something like, it says lorem ipsum whatever. What they have, results may vary. You'll put something legal like this too for yourself, like results may vary. Results may, yeah. Let me just actually type something out. Results may vary. It could work for you. Something like you'll freestyle it a bit better, right? You guys get the idea. It could work or no, mate. Whatever. But you basically put something like them here where it says basically results vary based on individual, no results guaranteed, testimonials and basically generalized interpretations, etc. Put something along those lines. That's it. Now, of course, with this, for example, chain. With this, you want to attack your number one pain point, right? If your pain point is not acne, if people are drinking yerba mate for some other reason, for example, it's something to do with, it's something to do with their focus, or it's something to do with fat, for example, you can use that. Now, let's take another example. Let's go back in here. I believe I saw this one. Yeah, exactly this one. So what we can do is we can just export this one also literally to Canva once again. We just click on open it in editor. And once you have that, it's literally going to have the exact same thing here. What we can do with this is, let's say we're attacking, let's say yerba mate is actually for fucking, what is this called? It's actually for acne. I don't know if it is. I don't think it would be, but hey, fuck it. We gotta move, right? So this, no. Then what we gotta do is gotta remove this, and then gotta remove this too. So holy shit, this one is a bit of a harder one. So something like this. Yep. Gotta make it smaller. Ain't moving smaller though, but along these lines, you would have a better picture, and then you would yank that in there. Let me just delete these two, and then 2 tablets a day. Here you would put your main benefit or main pain point that you're trying to solve. What you want to do, especially when you're looking into image ads, you want to focus on the pain points. You want to have your research already done, and you just want to edit them up with that. I'm just showing you guys how we can use Creative OS to make sure we're going to take the most out of it and make the ads as we would like it. So that's that. What we can come and do, for example, is I can take this and I can come over here and I would actually just basically put the yerba mate picture in here. We can just come over to ChatGPT. I basically just took the first picture, and then the picture that was from here, this one, I basically just yanked that in there also, and then I basically told it like, yo, make something out of it, whatever. It made this, it looks fine to me, right? So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna come over here. I was trying to fuck around with this, but I couldn't. So what we're gonna just do is delete those, and I'm going to yank these in here. So once that's done, I'm going to do background remove, so we can only have this thing without the background. Now, what you can do if it doesn't remove it correctly, let me just actually turn this a bit around like this, right? I actually want to edit. You can go magic eraser, this, erase the fucking pills because we don't want the pills in there, right? And then we just delete. After that is done, now let's click on background remove. Let's see if it does get it this time. fuck, you know, it doesn't give me the powder. But you would have your own pictures in here, right? So you're not going to, like me, just randomly take someone's pictures. You would have your own pictures. You would have made the pictures, or you would have had it from your brand, etc. Something along those lines. And what we can do with this is this, or even, you don't even need to have it. What we can do, if I can actually move this a little like this, hold up, maybe we don't even need to have that whole background removal thing. So if I can move it something like this, along these lines, of course, 2 spoons a day, or 2 spoons a day, or 2 portions a day, and then you would here put your first big pain point, right? So for example, on this one would be, if we're talking about acne, it will be something along the lines, what does it say, reduces, for example, we would put something along the lines of reduces the amount of pimples, and then you would put some text about why it reduces or how it reduces, and then it says glass skin in an instant, or, you know, glowy skin in an instant makes skin soft and elegant, or soft and glassy, or glossy, whatever the pain points are, whatever people are looking for, this is what you want to put in here, right? So once you've done that, for example, well, let me just actually go ChatGPT, give me 5 benefits of yerba, give me 5 pain points that these people are looking to solve, and give me a little explanation on them. Now once you do this, I can literally just take the text that's in there, and here, clean sustained energy, for example, right? Instead of reduce pimples, sustained energy, and then we're going to yank this like this, perfect. Then contains this, for example, you could just delete these here, or we'll just add it in here. I don't like the fact that it's bold, like that. Fucking hell, I can't see shit. Giving a smooth lift without the crash. Okay, this shit. Then we would do it like this. For example, this is what I would do. Gives a smooth lift without the crash that coffee often brings. For example, you would yank that in there. Now you can make it a bit bigger, like as in text size, or you can even like stretch this out, or make sure you're gonna make this a bit smaller so it's gonna fall in the same thing, and then you would make the paragraph text also smaller, of course. You don't have to, depends if you want to. Then here, improve mental focus, and then for example, you would yank that in there, then delete this, come back here, boost alertness and concentration, helps blah blah blah, help it boost alertness and concentration. This part I would take, I would come back here, and then I would delete this, add this in here, and then make it smaller. Boost alertness and concentration, helps reduce brain fog. Now, antioxidant and nutrient rich. Why is that good? We're gonna check it in a second. Just delete this, delete this. We check here, loaded with polyps notes, which supports overall wellness with vitamins, for example. You would basically type out all the benefits you have. So supports overall vitality and wellness with the help of vitamins, or something along these lines. Whatever the pain point, desires, etc. are, this is what we focus on. Now, of course, Yerba Mate doesn't fucking focus on pimples, but you would basically put something like brain fog or mental clarity in there, basically making sure that's going to be the main thing that you're going to be looking for. And you can do this with everything. There's like so many of these in here. You can even do it with fashion. So for example, if we go over here, you can even like search by brands. You have certain brands, like for example, keep scrolling, I'll find the fashion brand over here, this one I believe. No, that's Alpha Line, never mind. But you keep scrolling, you'll find a couple people. If you're doing jewelry, you have these people that you can look into. If you're doing other stuff, for example, let's say you're doing fashion. I saw here one right here, Legends Apparel, here Jambies. That's for underwear, I believe more. If you scroll a bit further, you'll find these, right? Cuts. If you scroll a bit further, you'll find another one here. You can do these type of stuff for your fashion brand. You can literally just take this, put your own pictures in here of your product, different colors. That's it. You can even run it for that. Or for example, this one, let's say this is something you want to take to, right? Perfect for comparison ads, basically where you're going to be comparing to a competitor, or where you're going to be comparing, for example, on what is this called, like someone else is using. Now these guys are, I believe, targeting AG1, right? AG1 is one brand. Yeah, I believe so. I'm not completely sure. It looks like they're targeting them. It looks like it, right? So it could be, it could not be. But this is the idea. What you want to do with this is, holy shit, my focus all of a sudden went off. But what you want to do with this is you can target your competitors with this. Good one to do. I would personally do this only once you're already established as a brand, so people know you. You would not do this at the beginning. What I would recommend for people at the beginning is go all the motherfucking way up, click on features and benefits, right? Where you're going to be talking about the features of your product, where you're going to be showing the benefits of your product, right? This is what we're looking for, and this is what you need at the beginning. Because you would do this, for example, where you're comparing to regular shoes. So you basically have something unique about your product. Yerba Mate is unique because it improves your caffeine and it improves your focus without giving you caffeine. Right, we're used to caffeine. I just put my espresso away, but I've been drinking caffeine since 3:30 in the morning. It's 8 a.m. right now. So instead of doing that, you're going to compare it with something else. And here's the thing: someone else is doing the exact same thing, and instead of having some drink in there, they have some pills right here, right? As you see now here, AG1, same thing, right? They also have basically where you're going to be improving your focus, improving your etc. All of these things with this one, at least as a powder or something along those lines. They also have the other one where it is a powder. Some other ones they have too. They're like a huge brand, but that's basically it. So you want to check whatever is the state that your people are, that your ICP is in. So if they don't know anything about your brand yet, they don't even know they have the problem, talk about the problem. Inform them on why they have the problem. Inform them what they have. If someone cannot sleep at night, they don't know if it's a problem, they just feel bothered by it. You have to let them know you can't sleep at night, and they don't know the solution. They don't know why they can't sleep. They don't know what to do that they can't sleep. They don't know anything. You have to inform them. You have to show them with your eyes, like, this is why you can't sleep. This is what to do about it, etc., etc. Now, this is a good one with what they're doing, obviously, here. Now, they're a good brand that's doing this. And reason being is Ozempic is like a huge thing right now, so they go into it. But what I'm talking about, for example, I wish this was in English. That would have been a good one. But I'll give you guys a last example before anything here. For example, another one, coffee shop, right? Costs an arm and a leg, takes forever. Of course, exaggerating, packed with sugar, exaggerating all everything. But here's the thing. Everyone knows a coffee shop, right? Blendjet, people of course now also know. But even if this were you, people would still probably purchase off of this ad, as they know that they have a problem with the coffee shop, or they don't know they have a problem, like. But if you show them that it costs an arm and a leg, it takes forever, packed with sugar, they're like, holy shit. I mean, it is true. It is right. So what you want to do for the beginning, once again, you want to have something like this, right? Where you're going to be talking about why the product is needed, or something like this, right? Where you're going to be basically putting your unique selling mechanism along with why people buy. For example, my acne almost completely disappeared. Instead of going into the acne, I would go a little bit more onto the feeling. Like, what do you feel after your acne disappears, right? So a feeling would be, for example, I stop, or something like what would be like another problem people have with acne is, for example, they keep like touching themselves on their face, right? For example, you could say my face feels so smooth. Like every time I touch my face, I don't feel any bumps anymore, or anything along those lines. Or I feel so much more confident putting on my makeup. I feel so much more confident looking at myself in the mirror now. And then if you show the acne anyways, people understand it's about acne. You show the product, which literally says fucking huge acne vitamin capsules in here, in this one. and that's it, right? With this, of course, Yerba Mate isn't for this product, but you want to focus on something that's going to be Yerba Mate related, which says, for example, support healthy gut. Let's say it was something about healthy gut. We're going to search up, or we're going to check, for example, for pictures on what people look like without a healthy gut. And then we're going to make sure they're going to be showcasing what the before was, or what the before is, and what the after is, as in healthy gut, unhealthy gut, right? Because Yerba Magic solves it. And then you're going to here put, for example, I thought I would never get rid of my bloatedness. Right? I guess it was a myth. Something along those lines. Or I thought I would have never. I thought you can make a funny one too, so it grabs people's attention. I couldn't stop farting. For example, fucking who knows, right? I couldn't stop farting, and now I feel now I don't know. I feel fine every day. Now I don't have any gas anymore. Whatever the issue would be. So this is basically what you want to do. And again, the whole thing is called Creative OS. I've been using it. You guys have seen it here, 12 hours of total usage time, whatever. I've not really used it that much. I have today put a couple ads live with this Creative OS. So I will, oh no, wait, 1 second. I tested yesterday a couple ads with this Creative OS. It got a couple sales, it was profitable. Now, it wasn't like crazy ROAS, right? It was, I believe, 2.3 or 2.5, I'm not sure, right? It got a couple sales, it was profitable. But it was, I believe, like 25-30% margins on that campaign only. So it was good, right? It doesn't mean it's I mean, it's just 1 day of testing, so I can't like be for sure. But this, you can just keep checking for stuff that's for you and try and see. For example, this one was also really good if you have something like this. But you can just check for you and then see what kind of ads would work for you. It's called Creative OS. I don't have an affiliate link. Just go to the fucking website and then you'll find it yourself. I'll leave the link down in the description anyways if you want to check it out from there. creativeos.com. Perfect app or perfect website. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. So I hope you guys are actually getting some value out of that. I'm going to use this for now. I'm going to experiment a little bit further with it. Once that is done, I'm probably going to be checking back in with another video on how to make better ads, etc. And yeah, that one is going to be fire. Especially, I've launched today. Let me check how many campaigns did I launch with these. I've launched 4 new campaigns with. Yeah, 4 new campaigns with only ads that are from this sections, like from all of these sections that I just edited up myself, changed up the text to my ICP, changed up the text to my brand, and yeah, we're gonna see how that one goes, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, like, subscribe, go Creative OS, check them out, make some ads for yourselves, run some ads for yourselves, and make some fucking money.